All right, parents, students, like I said, I'm gonna modify current events, give you guys a couple pointers when completing these. So let's get started. Current events. Number one, when we answer our questions, the way we're gonna answer those is we're going to restate the question. So we'll use parts of the question as part of our answer. It's something that we worked on during the year. When I get to my laptop, I will show you what I'm talking about. Number two, use your article to answer the question. So we don't want to make up our answers. We want to use facts. For example, if we're answering the question, when did it happen? When is like a date or a time. Usually the article from News to You that I send or you guys look up will have a date in the top right corner or a date and time within the article. So when you're reading it, you will either find it there or at the top right corner. And number three, one of the more important parts is using proper grammar. So spacing, commas, periods, and capitalization. I think that those are a big part of what we were doing, and it's going to be a big part of what we're going to continue to do. One thing I noticed throughout the year, the students do a really good job of understanding and recalling what they just read or what they were read to. You guys did a great job of answering your questions and giving me the correct answers. When we put it in writing, we don't just want the answer though. We want to focus on having a full and complete sentences. So make sure that we're spacing in between words. We're using commas in the appropriate place. We're putting a period at the end of our sentence, and we're capitalizing. So capitalization meaning if you're writing a name or typing a name, the first letter of that name is going to be capitalized. If we're writing a month, the first letter of that month name is going to be capitalized. So if we're typing out the date for today and we're talking about April, A in April would be capitalized. So let's just make sure that we continue those habits. So going over to the document that I'm going to be sending, current events. What I did right now is I just kind of simplified it. We're going to be doing the sentence fill-ins. If you don't want to do a sentence fill-in, then you can completely erase that, but I'll send this document. So what we'll do, who is it about? So who is the news about? The news is talking about. So again, we're using parts from the question within our sentence. So we're going to use about. And what you can do is, if you want to just type who is the news about, we would just highlight that, erase it, and then type our answer. I just put the line in there, so that's like the signal for that's where we're going to type and how we're going to finish our sentence. But make sure that we're using Word document. What is it about? When did it happen? Like I said, when is, we're looking for a date right there. So this happened on, and we would type out our date. Where? Usually the News to You article will tell you where it's at, so you can either navigate through News to You. It'll probably say it within the article, but that's where we're going to put our where. Why did it happen? This happened because, comma. And then remember, students, when we type out our sentence or we finish our sentence, what goes at the end of every sentence? And you guys usually would tell me period. So a period goes at the end of all of our sentences. So again, when we're going to type out or finish out the sentence, we could just double click that. We can start typing or hit backspace, and we'll be able to finish that out. Last, this one is going to be a little tougher, but this is something I learned from the news. I want you guys to name 3 things. I learned 1, comma, 2, comma, and then the word and will go in after the comma. And we'll go ahead and finish out our sentence. What goes at the end of our sentence? A period. So I will send this out to parents. I'll email it out. Like I said, as far as turning the work in, you guys can just shoot a picture of it. You can email it back to me. However you guys want to turn that into me is great. And hopefully this helps. If you guys have any other questions, concerns, please let me know. I will be posting this and I will be sending this document out as soon as I can. And then we will try to, if however this works out, if this works out good, this will be my way of kind of getting the lessons out to you as best as possible. So again, thank you for taking the time to watch this. Guys, have a great day.